honest Civic, brandishing a zippy new optional 174 HP 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine, which we found quite sprightly in the Civic Touring model we tested. But most Civic buyers are likely to stay with the base 2.0-liter four-cylinder, also an all-new engine, and that's the model we've tested here. As we noted in our preview drive of the Civic 2.0-liter, the engine is a honey, with a sonorous, old-school Honda character throughout its rev range. The 2.0-liter engine was the subject of a stop sale order in February, but Honda says it has sorted the manufacturing issue that could lead to engine failure. Examples that made it into a customer's hands prior to the stop sale have been recalled, and new Civics with this engine are being inspected and, if necessary, repaired prior to customer delivery. The appealing engine note is a good thing, as you'll really have to rev it to get the most from its 158 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 138 pounds-feet of torque at 4,200 RPM. This is an utter joy with the 6-speed manual transmission, but that pleasure is limited to buyers of the base LX trim level. In X models like our test car, the continuously variable automatic transmission is standard, and that somewhat neuters the 2.0-liter character, even if the transmission sport mode does a better job than most at imitating the conventional automatic. It periodically allows the RPM to drop a bit to mimic shifts at higher revs. For example, given its 16 HP and 24 pounds for disadvantage compared with the turbo, the 2.0-liter X is predictably slower. We recorded a 0 to 60 mph time of 8.2 seconds, 1.4 seconds behind the turbo. And if you dare keep your foot planted all the way to 100 miles per hour, it will take a minimum of 22.1 seconds, some 4.4 seconds longer than the turbo. Interestingly, this Civic X performed better both in lateral grip and in our braking test than the higher-spec Touring model, posting 0.84 grams on the skid pad and recording the 174-foot stop from 70 miles per hour, versus 0.82 grams and 178 feet for the Touring model. Credit the lighter weight of the X, which tipped our scales at 28.02 pounds compared with the Touring's 29.24. We also noted that, with no manual gear control, the CVT made it tricky to maintain a constant speed around the skid pad. This isn't a situation we expect most Civic buyers will replicate, but it is indicative of the disconnect between the drive